Well, that there looks like an empty box. I think we need to fix that. So good morning, scrappers, scrapettes, ladies, gentlemen, and scrapazoids. I don't know where I came up with that. Was I at the junkyard when I said that the other day? So today is going to be my first day back live in a couple of weeks, and I'm coming to you from my empty living room. The floor is in. Hey Roy, good morning to you. So I'm coming to you from the living room, and I haven't got any furniture in here yet, but I have a beautiful floor. I've got to do a little bit of painting, and then I'm going to get, my goal for today is to get this room put back together. And, you know, I still got a dining room floor that's got to go in and a couple of other things, but I have everything staged in the living room for now. We are getting a snowstorm. It literally just begun. It only just begun to snow. You know you're going to get music, huh? I'm going to grab my tea because I left it in the kitchen. Excuse me for 30 seconds, and then we'll play around with what's in the box. It's going to be one of those days that I'm on, off, because I got to go out and deal with the snow. And I'm ready for it. You know, we were all expecting it. They've been talking about it for a week, and here it is. All right. Anyway, we have 2 boxes today. And I will post this later on today. I always try to make sure I keep my lives under an hour so that I can, you know, let you guys refer back to them. All right. So this box I've actually had up for sale for a couple of weeks, and it hasn't moved, so maybe we need to revisit this box. So, you remember these? We got like 300 of them. They were a really high-grade telecom board. I had a couple left over, and I actually sold a couple of boxes of just these and did very well with these. So, that is in there. I've been including some boards in these boxes for gold recovery. That's a memory card. There's some nice gold fingers on this board. This is a peripheral high-grade board. It doesn't have a removable CPU. That makes it a peripheral high-grade board. And you'll get aluminum. You'll get this. You get a flip chip. Rumor has it these have some silver in them. You know, if I wasn't selling this to one of you guys, I probably would nip that little thingy off of there. I might be able to get that bracket off. I'll give it a go later. That is in there. Definitely been a good idea to be putting the, you know, some higher grade boards in there, and that's kind of a new twist. This is another high grade peripheral board. It came out of probably a Blade server, and again, it's peripheral because there's no CPU on it. It's not a motherboard. 2 flip chips, 1 gold banded BGA, a lot of gold here. Beautiful gold pins in this part of the unit. See? It's getting really hard to get E-scrap, guys. It really is. So that right off the bat, without even starting, is $75 worth of boards without even doing another thing. I tend to keep my prices around $99.99. That just seems to be a good price point. I caught an auction last night on Scrooge McDuckin's page Oh my God, that was absolutely insane. Um, it was fun. Proud and he have an auction set up. They do basically what I do, but they do it in an auction format, and they add some other stuff, and then they do it as an auction. It was a lot of fun, really, very exciting. I think for me to do that, I would have to have some moderators and really be more consistent about a time that I'm actually able to get on. I just haven't been able to do that lately. Because of the house being under construction or whatever. All right. So 3 good boards, easily valued at $75 right off the bat. That's all, folks. Right off the bat. So that's $75 in boards. I'm going to price the box at $99. That just seems to be a good point for these boxes. If I was doing something more high grade, like maybe gold pins or RAM, then that's going to affect the price of the box. But, my goal is to get you guys some E-scrap that you can actually afford, because it's crazy trying to get E-scrap. Okay, so 3 good boards so far, and this is going to be a pound of gold finger cards. I believe they're about $7.50 a pound currently. So that's in the box. You're already at your $99 worth of value in the box already. And of course, for my TikTok Nation, I always fill the boxes with a lot more than what it would actually sell for. So we're going to add another really nice gold finger card. Nice gold fingers, good BGA, and there should be gold in here. Yeah, there's gold here. That's where the hard drives went, I think. So that's another good board. If you see it go into the box, it stays in the box. It will not come out of the box. Some more gold finger cards again. I left the bracket on purpose because sometimes people who buy these boxes try to resell these things and they have a way to test them. So that's the only reason I left the brackets on. There should be gold recovery in there too. Again, really super nice BGA chip. Gold finger card. Here's another gold finger card. This is the one that's currently listed where. I'll try to remember to post a link on the home page later. I really prefer PayPal. That'll have a BGA chip as well. Gold banded oscillator. Hello, Tammy. Good morning to you. Again, I think these came out of, it says HP. I'm thinking I got them out of that big honkin' heavy server I took apart the other day. I've got a lot of stuff down in the basement to take apart, obviously with the remodeling I'm behind. Oh, excuse me. This is my usual Sunday morning time. I usually try to go on Sunday mornings. But with the construction, I really haven't been able to. This is a Logic card. And again, I would sell these all as gold, gold finger cards. Gold fingers. BGA chip, nice gold. And looks like be some good gold recovery here. This could probably go into solution after you take the gold off. Like I said, once it goes in the box, it's in the box. And that's going to be a $99 box, okay? I think that seems to be the price point that works for most of my subs. And we'll keep it there. This is not a great board, but it's okay. I'm going to put that in there. Remember, we're using a priority mail box. So because I'm using priority mail, I can stuff the bejibbers out of it and it doesn't matter. And it won't hurt anybody. It won't cost extra to ship it, etc., etc., etc. Okay, another gold finger card. Basically, you're getting a nice box of gold finger cards. There'll be a BGA chip under there. And again, I left the brackets in the event somebody wants to try to get spare parts out of it. It's not hurting anything because of the fact we're going on a priority flat rate. So there's easily 20 pounds of value in gold finger cards. So we're at $125 if I were to sell this to a board buyer or some type. So, you know, it's worth what I'm asking for it already. It's just a nice peripheral card. I put it in because it had the BGA chip on it, and it should have good gold in there. It's just a high-grade peripheral card. These are always good for gold recovery too. They're PCI riser cards. Yeah, a CD or something or an expansion port would have fit into there. Gold fingers, gold in there. These I always toss in too because they have really good gold pins. Right under here are beautiful gold pins. I don't know if I can get that off. I always put a few of those in. There's beautiful gold pins under there. Again, another PC riser card. Boxes are already looking pretty full, guys. I always fill my boxes. This came out of a CD. Excuse me, hard drive. Right there. Over there. This is a peripheral high-grade card. Visible gold, lots of chips, and again, this is going in the box because it does have lots of chips. All you need is some dip to go with those chips. You'll be all set. Hi, Claudia. Good morning to you. What else do I want to put in here? Let's see. So, the value is already there. Let's make it a little better just because you guys are my TikTok nation and I always take care of you. Let's add, I'm gonna add these. These are beautiful gold pins. They came off of blade modules. They sat on top of the motherboard like so. Beautiful gold. You can, there's probably gold flashing under here. That's a flip chip, not worth a whole heck of a lot. I do see some gold here. There's some gold here. Definitely gold here. So we have 2. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys, because it really helps the channel. Just double tap it. It's a big help for the algorithms. It helps get my video recommended, and I would really just appreciate that. So we've got 2, 4, 6 of those. I might have 4 more. I've got 4 more of those blades to take apart this afternoon. If I get time. If I have more, I'll pop them in, or I don't know if I'm going to. I still see room in the box. That means I need to put more stuff in there. Thanks, guys. I see those likes going up. Mucho appreciated. Let's see. What else can I put in the box? Little gold. That go in there. You know, I know that there's good value in this box as of right now, so I don't. You know, but I like I said, the $99 price point works really well. It's going to cost $29 something to ship it, so you know I want to make sure the value's in there. I don't have a whole lot of these. I wish I had more. These are high-grade hard drive boards. Lots of gold pins in there. These boxes are really sold for gold recovery. That's what we do with them. That got in there by mistake. This is low-grade peripheral card. I'm not going to bother putting that in the box. It's not really worth anything. I think I'll throw in a handful of RAM. That always brings the value up. This is not the highest grade RAM in the world, but this is I mean, it's good. There's nothing wrong with it. But most of the RAM that I resell to you guys, I have the double-sided RAM. But I'm going to add this to the box just for value. It's probably, I don't know, I'd say maybe 1/4 pound, not much. That is now in the box. Let's see. And I think I have this box is listed already in my store. But I'll make sure I post that later for you. I really have to look at learning how to open up a TikTok shop. That is on my to-do list when I get out from under the kitchen. I think there's a pound of these in here too. These are just really, these were connector plugs. They came off equipment. You can see there's plenty of gold in there. So there's a pound of those in the box. I will, of course, wrap that a little nicer for you. What else can I offer? How much room do I have? Ask anybody who's bought boards from me, guys. These boxes arrive full. They arrive very full. I do that on purpose. And, yeah, I'm gonna have to repack this real quick. Okay. So here we go. Peripheral. High-grade peripheral. These are the ones that are causing me the issue. 1, 2, and then I'm going to seal it and mark it, and it will never be, it'll only be, I'm gonna be ready to go. Goldfinger cards. Why did I think I had a third board here? Yes, I did. Huh. Did I not put 3 boards into this box? Maybe it wouldn't. Oh, probably. There it is. So, 3 boards in the box. Just want to make sure this box is going to close. Yeah, that'll close. They're really fussy at the post office. They, if it doesn't close, they won't take it. All right, so 3 good boards, a whole pot load of Goldfinger cards, Logic cards, all great gold recovery, guys. I'm not gonna have any issues with this box. Okay. Good morning, Joshua. Alfie, good morning. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. It's a big help to the channel. I will be on and off all day because what I'm going to have to do is work for an hour, go out and deal with snow for an hour, come back in, scrap, go back out. So it's going to be a really weird day. I won't be on in the afternoon because I enjoy watching Shark Scrapping and Scrapping Irish, and I catch up with a lot of my subs there too. So that's my afternoon activity. This box is full, guys. As I said, I will, I'll put that on my profile page a little bit later. That box is ready to go out to the TikTok Nation. I think that's a great box for $99, don't you? Phone iTech, boy, I'll bet you see a ton of beautiful telecom boards, huh? And welcome in. All right, so that box is going to get marked right now. Lulu, good morning to you. Because we have 3 boards. About, I don't know, about 7.5 gold fingers. I don't know what I'm going to call these. I guess they're, let's call them pin connectors. I think I said I had 6. I might have said 8, but that's all right. 6 pin connectors with IC chips. 1 pound of gold connectors. That's these guys. And I think that's all of it. It is getting brutally wicked hard to find e-scrap, and that is something I work very, very hard at when I get e-scrap. But yeah, I do get a pretty good, you know, I get a pretty good amount, and we do pretty well around here. I'm going to mark this tick-tock box 1, and I believe today is 1/27/26. Close enough. Oh, it is coming down good outside. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're in for it. Been a while. All right, so that box is ready. I think I have time to do another one before I have to head out and hit round 1 of the snow. Let's do another one. Or at least start another one. If I don't finish it, I'll finish it on my on another live a little bit later today. Yeah, don't forget to hit that like button, guys. It really helps me so much. All right. Boy, that's going to be a tough act to keep up with, eh? All right. This box, these are copper heat sinks. They're a little bit over £1 each, so I'm going to start with 1, 2, 4 pounds of copper. They came out of Servers. That is $20 worth of copper at $5 a pound as of right now. And again, because we're using these priority shipping boxes, who cares? You know, doesn't matter. Let's see. These are IDE connector pins. These came out of hard drives. They're categorized the same as that hard drive board that I popped into the other box. Non-SATA connectors. There's 48 gold pins in there, probably a pound or so. That's in the box. I sorted all this stuff last night. I was so good. I wanted to be ready for my live this morning. This is a pound of ceramic chips. These are selling for pretty good money, I think $13 to $14 a pound. Watch yourself when you go through the box, they are sharp. 1 pound of ceramic chips. I better write that down. So we have 4 copper heat sinks. 4 copper sinks, you're not getting copper sinks. Looking fresh van life. I don't do a gold extraction. I would refer you to Hobie One Kenobi, Odin and Friends, Scrapping Irish, or Scrooge McDuncan, just for starts. I don't do it. What I do is I look for things that I can ship and sell to people who do gold refine, and then my big boards go to a board buyer. And we said, I don't know how much they weigh. We have IDE connectors. They came up with CD-ROM boards, older ones. I have a lot of vintage computers behind me. I can't wait to get my mitts on those. I really can't. Good morning, Richard. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. We have 1 pound of ceramics. They're not gold, guys. They're regular ceramic. They're not gold legs. Okay, so there's already off the bat 33. Those are about $15 or $16 a pound. Let's call it $43 so far, even though there's more coming. And again, like I said, for me, $99 works. I'm happy to sell it at that price because you guys got to pay to ship it, and that ain't cheap. These are pinless CPUs, currently selling for about $10 a box, a pound. They came out of Servers. They're pinless. whether or not they work is kind of irrelevant because they're just outdated. Nobody wants them anymore. Unless you're fixing a board or some type, or you're fixing a unit. But I sell them as scrap because I don't know if they work or not. I don't know the service. Are boards worth less when the copper is removed but the gold remains? Well, I don't think it's possible to get one out without the other, so I'm really not an accurate person to ask looking fresh. That would be a question for maybe Scrapping Irish this afternoon, or one of the other people who do gold refining. Somebody in the chat may be able to answer that for you. I don't depopulate my boards, if that's what you mean. I don't take a lot of components off when I resell them. Generally speaking, sometimes there's something I do want off the board, and then I just sell it as a cheaper board. So I really can't give you an accurate answer there. So these are currently selling at, I believe, about $10 a pound. So we have a pound pinless CPU, pinless CPU. Yeah, I think these boards are, these boxes are really good value, guys. I read all this stuff out last night, so I didn't look like a doofus this morning. Let's see. So 4 copper sinks, 6 IDE CD-ROM boards, a pound of ceramic legged chips, a pound of pinless CPU. So that's 20, 25, 35, that's $45 worth of material in the box already, plus whatever else we add. Yeah. Gotta add more. That's too cheap to be a D-Scraps, E-Scraps box. Pretty sure I'm gonna put a pound of RAM in this box. Yeah. 1 pound of RAM. So that brings the box right up to its $100 value. Okay, so that's 50, 60, 73, 78, and another 20. So the box right now is worth $108 in saleable scrap value. Those of you who know me know that's not good enough for old Scrappy D. Oh, no. Well, Scrappy D is going to put more in that box. I might finish this box on another video a little bit later this afternoon. Reason being is I've got to go out and deal with the snow before it gets too heavy for me to handle. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll hop on again later today and finish filling this box. But the first box is ready to go. I'll go ahead and get this video posted for you guys so that you can go back and take a look. I'm stripping boards just for copper. I'm stuck with the RAM sticks, hard drive, CPUs. Looking fresh, you are not stuck. You can sell that stuff, man. That stuff is selling for big boku bucks. You're actually, I don't want to be fresh or give you a hard time. You're doing exactly the opposite. Look what I'm selling. I'm selling RAM. Hard drives, boards are worth boku bucks. Yeah, I know, but still, there's tons of people in the UK who do gold refining. Help me out there, TikTok Nation. Who else in the UK do we know that does gold refining? You can check, Scrapping Irish and Everyday Solar's. RAM is selling for $50 a pound here in the States. You can also, Patrick is in Ireland. Patrick Williams, he's always right up on the prices. I would suggest this afternoon. Now it's he comes on at 2 o'clock here in Connecticut, which is on the East Coast. So that'll probably be 7 or 8 o'clock your time. Check Scrapping Irish. He's in Ireland, but again, he may be able to give you some really good set. Oh no, but I'm telling you, that's where big money is. That is the gold, is in CPUs and RAM sticks. Go after the gold. Screw the copper. Gold is $5,000 an ounce here in the States. Copper is $5 a pound. But anyway, a very good luck to you. Yeah, Scrapping Irish. I think he'll be on this afternoon if all goes well. And he has a nice panel that's on there. He has a couple of his moderators who are from the UK. So, with a little luck, you'll be able to definitely... oh, you're welcome. My pleasure. You'll be able to get some information, I'm sure, from that panel. They certainly can help you. They're really a good bunch of fellows. They really helped a lot of us who are new to the scrapping community really get ourselves in there, and we learn by watching other creators. I wasn't always the font of knowledge you see sitting before you right now. It's come slowly. But yeah, no, I see, again, that's just my opinion. The opinions expressed here are solely those of the content creator, not necessarily those of this channel. Oh, in this case, yes, they are. Alright, guys, I have got to go out and deal with some snow. As I said, it's going to kind of be an in and out kind of day. When I come back in a little bit, I definitely will finish filling this box, and I'm probably going to scrap out a whole boatload of computers today. I have more computers than I know what to do with. The weather's just been abominable here. It's been so cold. Plus, supposed to, my house was under construction. I did miss you. I missed you all very much. I love doing lives. So we'll finish this box up this afternoon. The other box is done. If you're interested, shoot me a message. I do take PayPal. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. There's got to be someplace you can send those in the UK. Wow. Good luck to you with that. Wow. I don't know where the UK sends their recycling. I mean, I don't know if Mint Innovations has a facility in the UK or not. That would be look up Looking Fresh Van Life. What I would do is I would look up sell my circuit boards. There's a lot of people who buy them. I mean, in the States, we got plenty of people. We have sellyourboards.com. He's here on TikTok. He's a very good board buyer. He pays very well. And there's plenty of us out there who are always looking for e-scrap, and I'm sure even in the UK, if you're able to post it someplace, I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding a buyer. But do study your prices. Do look them up and find out, what the value of what you have is. I would hate to see you lose money right off the bat. That would really, stink. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I will try to catch you a little bit later today. I will post this up. As I said, I probably will just be on and off all day because of the weather here in Connecticut. It's coming down really hard right now. Right now, I think we're looking at a rate of about 4 to 6 inches an hour, if not more. So I'm going to have to go out and cut myself a pathway, and I'm just going to have to keep at it that way. All right, everybody, God bless. If you're in the East Coast and you're getting hammered by the storm like we are, stay safe. Do it in small batches, but do keep up with it. We're supposed to get an ice storm following the snowstorm, and it's going to be bad. Take care, everybody. God bless, and I will check in with you later. Bye-bye. No. There we go.